And the great thing about this new curriculum is that it's more realistic for kids, more real life. It has more student choice, and it still addresses all of today's tech standards and the skills that kids will need when they go from school to the workplace. So let's talk a little bit more about student choice. Students complete several modules in DigiTools, and each unit gives kids a lot of opportunities to choose. It also has a lot of extensions. So it's really great for those kids who maybe are quick learners, and it might be, I'm done now, what can I do? And rather than it seeming like, oh, just do more, they actually have choice to do some enrichment, and kids have really appreciated that.
And we get to basically write about whatever we want, and we have to, with this one, we have to choose a question we don't know the answer to, and then we have to answer the question in the presentation.
Speaking of DigiTools, we had the opportunity to do coding, and coding was an amazing engagement piece for our students. Coding is a really important thing to include for our DigiTools students because there are so many jobs out there in that area that are currently not being filled. And so trying to allow students access to see that they can go into that field and be successful.
All of my students really have access to coding for the first time, maybe, or those who are a little bit more versed in code take their own approach and go find some more challenging code to try as well.
You place together, and it makes that code so you can make that object move forward, draw this code, place this sticker. It's fun.
Bots took what they learned in code.org and had them build code for this. And so it was really exciting to see the students because they were really engaged, working together, and then they had to problem solve. So they understood from code.org how to write the code to get things to do what they wanted it to do. But when it wouldn't do what they wanted to do, they had to talk to each other and reprogram these Ozobots to make it go the direction they wanted.
You know, if you put down a purple expo marker, then the Ozobot will go and turn purple.
I didn't know that. How'd you figure that out?
Me and my friend were experimenting.
Hi again. So Susie and I were talking about when we taught math, how some kids would struggle with a lot of the math strands, but they'd excel in geometry. It was just a real strength of theirs. And the same thing has happened with coding. Some of the other units were more difficult for them, but they're coding superstars and have actually become leaders in the class, peer helpers, and it's been exciting too for them to see that some of the kids who so easily went through earlier modules now are actually asking them, hey, can you help me problem solve this? It's been a really great experience for those kids as well as kids who are just natural born students.
If you go, it speeds up at the last part. And then we're trying to make it go all the way across over to the other side.
I have an idea what we can do, Corey. We can maybe make this one.
I had students so excited about the Ozobots that they actually went home and asked their parents to buy them for Christmas for them because they just wanted to keep playing with them. They were just so excited.
So fun.
Back to that career connection, we showed the kids a quick video clip, and they were amazed that out of 1.4 job openings previous years, 1 million went unfilled. And those are high-paying jobs, and it's not just creating video games. We talked about the different industries that are represented, including agriculture, which has a connection to our community even today. And kids also found out all the perks and that companies are actually, that it's so competitive and there are so many job openings, they are fighting for the workers for their company. And it really gives kids a sense of, why am I learning this curriculum? How is it gonna apply to my real life, and how will it benefit me in the future? It's really great.